Welcome back, guys, to the season finale in this Blackburn Rovers Road to Glory. We have 3 matches left in the Premier League, ending with Tottenham Hotspurs and Manchester City before we end with the Champions League final against PSG. Let's get into it, you blue and whites. First up, we come up against Brighton, and as you guys know, like we've been doing with these matches, especially with the Champions League and bigger games to come, we've been rotating heavily. So we're bringing our second string side, and hopefully we can just keep everybody fit and healthy for that Champions League final to come, as Brighton try to mess up the party. Let's lock in. Oh my days, the footwork. Who is that? Wow, the footwork. Who the hell is that? Simo. Simo. Jeez. Adeyemi. Oh my gosh. I tried to take him down. Oh, that's a really good ball through to Adeyemi. Oh, I have to stop being so aggressive with this guy. Oh, we needed to stop being so aggressive with Adeyemi, and he makes it 2. And there's the full-time whistle, and we're disappointed to lose this one by 2-0. Damn. And next up against Tottenham Hotspurs in our second to last game in the Premier League this year. And we've actually persevered with our second string side. I'm so shook of any type of more injuries happening. Just like Blake got injured, that could have been Lambert. Giannis is going to whip this one in as well. Dolan! A stroke of luck. Didn't expect that to get headed down. But it looks like Dolan, yes, he's onside. Thank God. And we take the early lead here against Tottenham Hotspurs. We keep on moving. They've gone out wide to them defender. No, I shouldn't get that. Come on, Pears. Oh my gosh. Pears. 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 Ribeiro goes to Giannis. Goes for the spectacular. Oh, cracks it against the crossbar. Oh. He said, Gaffer, let me show you what I've been doing in training. Oh my days. Oh my days. And Tottenham Hotspur has won this one late here. It's the full-time whistle, and we go into the final game against Manchester City with our heads low. And then our final league match of the game, the only change we do is change our full-backs around. Only because they're attacking wing backs, they get tired a lot quicker than the rest of the guys. But other than that, we are playing with our strongest side as we try to end this season on a high against Manchester City, who are now the Premier League champions. And we need to show them that we are going to be in and around them next season, and definitely push them to the very end, just like this one. Kind of fell off at the end, but I am confident we can definitely put a better performance in next season. What a ball! Whew! Asker. That might have been Oshkan actually. And Lambert's got a good crossing foot. Oh, come on. Oh, what a save from Ederson. That was actually going in. It's down Foden. Oh, wow. Good disguise on the ball. Oh, the strength from Haaland. Oh, my days. And Martin Ødegaard gets the late goal for Manchester City here. We are ending this season like an injured animal, guys. Oh my days. Oh my gosh. Go start Erling Haaland. Oh wow, through the legs, and it's with Foden, and Foden was not going to miss. I guess this is why they're champions. This is why they're champions. But Pep, we're coming for you next year, on God. Yes. Alvarado does well to work the chance. Alvarado! Oh, wow. 87 minutes. We move. That is that, guys. 3-1 in this match. End of the season. And we're going to go again next year for sure. After all that effort, we end in 4th. Damn. We're in the Champions League next year, but we literally fell off towards the end. I can't believe it, man. And in our final game of the season, we come up against Paris Saint-Germain in the Champions League final. I think we beat them last year in the Europa League final. So this is going to be, there's 100% of there's bad blood between us for sure. They're going to want revenge. I think we beat them last year in the Europa League final. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. I can't remember. But the Champions League final, in our first season back in the big time, we have had such a season. We're on such a poor run of form though. That's the thing that annoys me. Really backfired. I thought we would have kept our young side fit, which we did. We kept them sharp by playing them in the last game, which we did. But boy, oh boy, I did not anticipate the poor run of form. We've had a fantastic run to the Champions League final, no doubt. The win against Barcelona being a standout performance, and also that win when we went through by penalties. And hopefully we can end the season on a high, because it's been such a disappointing episode so far. Let's lock in, you blue and whites. Rodrigo, well done, Camjo. Camjo doesn't want to hear none of that. Camjo does not want to hear none of that. We don't care who you are. Oshkan to Bowman. Bowman plays a wonderful ball through to Clements. Clements, you're in here. Clement, how did he not get the shot off? Bowman again gives it this time to Kai Lambert. Kai Lambert cuts in well. Oh, man. Rodrigo just out dribbling young Wilson. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my days. Fratesi. Oh, we were done. And Kvaratskhelia opens the scoring here for Paris Saint-Germain. Oh, guys. Guys, what is happening? The end of the season. The end of this season, we have imploded. Harris goes to Bowman. Clements should be on side here. They shouldn't catch him this time. Clements! Off the crossbar. Guys, go all out. Oh my gosh. Well done, Stuart. Wharton heads that one out really well. And it goes to Wilson. Oh, but there's no one really up there with him. Come on, where's the help? Where's the help? Come on, there's Bowman. Trying to make something happen. He gives it to Clements. Ender Lennon's in a good position. Good first touch. Ender Lennon's in here. Guys. Rodrigo pressing on the right hand side. Camjo was not having a bar of it. Oh man. Oh man, they're in again. They're in again. And Gallagher gets the goal to make it 2-0 to Paris Saint-Germain in this Champions League final. We are going out with a whimper, man. We are going out on a whimper, man. And there's the full-time whistle, guys. And we lose the final to Paris Saint-Germain as they win the Champions League. And man, I'm gutted. I think it backfired benching our star players. We should have kept the momentum up in the last few games of the season and kept up the momentum, kept up the good vibes, kept up the positive results, and it's disappointing. It's so disappointing. So disappointing. We did so well. We're still a young side. We still have bags of energy, bags of potential to come. But it looks like Paris Saint-Germain are going to be the ones that are happy today. We're going to go again next season, guys. We're going to go again next season. I think we have 2 full seasons left in this career mode. You know, for our players to be that one more year older, one more year more mature, one more year more experienced. But we lose this one out to Paris Saint-Germain. I'm so upset. Damn. In terms of top scorers in the Premier League, Lewis Openda gets the golden boot, with Frederick Clements ending with 12 goals this season and Ender Lennon ending on 11 goals. In terms of assists, Bowman gets the golden assister with 12 assists. Yeah, that's good. Well deserved. Kai Lambert and Ender Lennon also getting 6 assists apiece. In terms of clean sheets, Ian Stewart, of course, getting the golden glove. Ian Stewart made 57 appearances, got 27 clean sheets overall. Fantastic effort from his first full season being our #1. Look at his attributes too. He developed fantastically well this year. Wow, he is just a superstar. Ribeiro made 48 appearances, got 3 assists. Dylan Wilson, 36 appearances, 2 goals and 1 assist. He actually scored some pretty important goals for us this year. Camjo was ever present in almost in every game. Only when he got that injury, we took him out, and he made 53 appearances as a centre-back, and he's also rated 87. And his stats are just amazing too when you look at him. 90 interceptions, 95 strength, 81 stamina. We've been working on his speed, and he has 81 acceleration now with 80 speed. I'd like to get his agility up to the low 70s too. Standing tackle at 92, defensive awareness at 91. You know what, it's not all doom and gloom. It is not all doom and gloom. We are going to be cooking in the seasons to come for sure. Asko also did well when he was called upon with 30 appearances. He grew by 5 overall points to 2, and he's probably going to be the player that's taken over from Hayden Carter next season. Yeah, 84 defensive awareness, standing tackle at 80, block, anticipate, slide tackle. He is definitely a player that has put in the hard work over the years and probably deserves his breakthrough season. Harry's our young Welsh right back who is just absolutely flying on that right hand side of Ender Lennon. 49 appearances, 4 goals and 6 assists. Yeah, I mean, like, the sky's the limit for him. We're going to see how good he can definitely get to. He's still developing. So pacey with 90 acceleration and 90 sprint speed, interceptions 85, and we've been training his defending, and he is not disappointing us at all. His crossing is at 77, and you can see there he also has the ping, pass and intercept. Such a well-rounded right back and fantastic addition to the squad. Mastoras made 45 appearances altogether, and he is going to Manchester City. He's already agreed a move to Man City. It's not on his status. Yeah, it is actually. So he's on his status. His playtime is down, but that's only because we benched him towards the end because of that poor mistake he made in the FA Cup. Nothing more to add, to be honest. Adam Morton had a stellar return back to Ewood Park. Very happy with his overall performance. Now, it's funny, the difference between Wharton and Buckley is that Buckley's long shots is actually a threat from range. He's actually a threat from range, as we saw in previous years. Oshkan did well whenever he came in, and he's probably going to play a lot more next season as we move on Mastoras. He has good stats from a defensive perspective, so why not, right? We brought Mastoras in when he was rated around 78, 77, so Oshkan is actually starting a bit higher than him. So we're going to see definitely next year what he can do and what he can bring to the side. Giannis made a handful of appearances last season, and I'm definitely happy with his overall contribution. He came in as a centre midfielder. We retrained him to be a centre defensive midfielder. And one thing we tried all season long is to get his long shots up. It was 64, I think. It might even have been in the 50s. I'm not 100% sure, but we've tried to get his long shots up, and it's currently at 69. We want to make him a threat from range to try and plug that hole that we've missing with Buckley. Kai Lambert made 56 appearances, ends the season with 5 goals and 11 assists. We definitely want to see more from him come next season. He has all the right attributes to go to the very top. It's not just Ender Lennon in our side. He went up by 4 points overall, and his overall is 85 currently. So we're definitely going to try and give him more responsibility come next season for sure. Ender Lennon, what a fantastic season he had. 55 appearances, 20 goals from the right hand side and 12 assists. Wow. He went up by 4 points, and he has the highest overall rated in our side as well at 88. And I mean, just like Kai Lambert, very pacey, can dribble, and his stats speak for himself, guys. His stats speak for himself. Great long shot, as you saw, with possibly that goal of the season. Dribbling is at 99 now, and yeah, he is a fantastic player, finishing 95 too. More of the same next year, please. We're going to need it because we need a big push next year. Clements ends the season with 19 goals and 9 assists in 51 appearances. Fantastic effort from him. So 28 goal contributions from Clements. Very happy with that. We really tried to improve on his stamina because he used to get tired all the time, and he has 77 stamina now. He was on like 70, 72 at the start of the season. So very happy with that return. Shot power 91, short pass 90. Oh, short pass at 90. That's interesting, because what if we actually train him to be like a false 9 behind Bowman? His short pass is 90, guys. What's his vision like? 68. That is not bad. That is not bad whatsoever, if I'm being honest with you. So Clements in 51 appearances got 19 goals and 9 assists. Bowman in 55 appearances got 21 goals and 18 assists. Crazy return from him. What's that, 39? I think that's 39. 39 goal contributions for Bowman. Wow. Bowman is still developing as well. 84 acceleration, 83 strength. Trying to get his sprint speed up so he can be more of a threat when he gets in behind. But man, he's so good already. 95 shot power, 92 ball control, dribbling 81, heading accuracy there. He is a great player. He is a definite great player. I can't get over that. 55 appearances, 21 goals, 18 assists. And finally we have Paco Super Saiyan Alvarado, 43 appearances, 15 goals and 1 assist. He had a good season, if I'm being honest with you guys. You know, he was out on loan last year. We said we're going to keep him with us this year and see how good he can become, and he hasn't disappointed. He offers something a bit different to Clements and Bowman. He's just as tall as them, if not taller. He's 6'2" overall. Bowman and Clements are both 6 foot, and he's silky on the ball. He is silky on the ball, and he is probably the perfect backup to them. You know, his squad role is currently sporadic, and we have him on that contract for 5 years, so you know, you can't complain with that at all. Of the guys who are out on loan, we have a few guys who have really impressed. We have Robert Sankara, who have gone up by 3 points, and he's really idolizing Cam Joe's development path, and he's really just put his head down and yeah, try to really impress. I think we're going to we might loan him out next year, or we might keep him because we might try to move on Wharton. Nathan Jones is another player that was out on loan, and we're probably going to promote him into the first team squad next year, like we mentioned at the start of the season. And we're going to move on Pears. Nathan Jones looks like he's ready. I'm not going to say he's going to move out Stewart. It's going to take some goalkeeper to move this goalkeeper out of the starting lineup, but I think we have a capable backup goalkeeper in Nathan Jones. He's better than Stewart across the board, I think, apart from kicking and diving. We have a few left backs out on loan, but they're all not better than Wilson. So we're probably going to promote Wilson to the starting lineup, move on Ribeiro, and maybe make a decision to bring up one of these guys to be back up to Wilson. I really like the way Dolan developed last year. He was actually lower than Scullion, but he just leapfrogged him, went to 76 overall, and he has pretty good stats. You know, we can bring him on, probably move on Blake or something, and we can bring up Mike Dolan. It looks like he has the potential. He's putting his head down and he really wants to develop, so we can maybe bring up Mike Dolan. Scullion also has really good stats. We can retrain him to be on the right hand side, just like we have Lennon. And yeah, I think let's move on Dolan, let's move on Blake, and let's invest in Scullion and Dolan, who came through our own academy. And I haven't made the decision on Crespo and Pardo, who I will probably keep if we move on Harry Leonard, because we can have Clements and Bowman who start games, right? And then when we want to rotate it up, Alvarado and one of Crespo and Pardo can be the backup strikers. So when they come next season, we'll see what their status is, what their potential rating is, and then we'll make a decision on Crespo and Pardo. And the final player I want to show you guys, who just went out on loan last January, is Riley Cairn. We identified him before we loaned him out as a player who could potentially be a world-class prospect, and it looks like, guys, we were 100% right with that prediction. He went up by 8. He saw that Mastoras is leaving, and he said, you know what, that position of holding midfielder is there for the taking. I am going to put my head down and I am going to try and develop as best possible. So we have potentially unearthed another world-class prospect in Riley Cairn. Disappointed about Ender Regan. He just didn't kick on whilst out on loan, so we're probably going to move him on. And that is that, guys. What do you think about the season that we've had? Man, the way we ended the season was just... it was disappointing from the perspective of that we got so far, we did so well to get into the final, did so well to push Manchester City in the Premier League, but we just ran out of steam in the end. We're still a young side. We've learned so much, so many ups and downs this season as well. But next season we go again. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for your support. Really looking forward to developing this side further. And wow, this is definitely one of our best career modes. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm really enjoying it this season. And I look forward to the next episode. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.